GrumpaDwarf at your service. Dragon!
In the first two verses of Joshua 22, we read some of the rarest words in the Old Testament. Joshua 22:1. Then Joshua called the Reubenites, and the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, and said unto them, Ye have kept all that Moses the servant of the Lord commanded you, and have obeyed my voice in all that I commanded you. Think back on the children of Israel during all the wilderness wanderings, and you will realize how rare of a thing this was. The people were constantly disobeying Moses, God's man, and yet here Joshua was able to commend 2.5 tribes for completely obeying Moses and completely obeying him. They demonstrated that humility of spirit and that willingness to come under authority that God so very highly prizes. Were Moses and Joshua not men? Certainly they were men. They were just men. But they were also more than that. They were God's anointed authority over the people. In every context, military, family, church, nation, etc., there is always an order and a structure of authority. It does not mean that anyone is better than anyone else, but it is an indication that God is an orderly and structured God. Anyone who is unwilling to submit himself or herself to the authority of someone that God has placed over them not only makes a very poor follower, but will also always make an extremely poor leader. Think about it. Before Joshua ever got to lead, he had to submit himself under the leadership of Moses. Do be willing to come under authority. Even Jesus himself demonstrated this. In Philippians 2:8 tells us that he became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. It is because of that the next two verses tell us that God the Father has highly exalted him. With God, humility and obedience always comes before advancement.
Lord in heaven above, why'd you pick me to love? Why you loved me, I just can't understand. When I see others more worthy of Jesus than me, yet you loved me as small as I